fellow Capricorn, my fellow Capricorns. But if you are a sun, moon, or rising Capricorn, this video is for you. Okay, so share this with all your Capricorn friends, any Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, and let's see what we get. What's gonna happen in the month of October for you? I'm already seeing that the veil is gonna be pretty thin for you guys. Some of you guys are going to be connecting to people that have passed on. That energy is gonna be there for you, and you're gonna be doing quite a bit of ancestral work without noticing that you are. That's what I'm getting from the cards that already came out. Let's also see from here, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you the cards. I'm gonna show you the cards. Don't worry, don't worry. Getting them out for now. All right. Wow, Capricorn. Let's see. So, seems like this month is going to be pretty transformational for you and a bit challenging. It does seem like you are trying to navigate the relationships in your life. It says here, all must have prizes trying to please everyone. Angel number 4 is coming up. This says that you're trying to be everything to everybody, and it's a bit too much for you. There's a lot of people counting on you. There's a lot of people expecting you to hold up their roles. It's a lot of people expecting you to support them in different things, various things. There's a lot of different support that you're going to be showing to different people in the month of October, and it's becoming all too heavy for you. So you're going to have to be a little bit more selective with who you are trying to support and the ways that you're showing up for other people. I see that some of you, you're going to miss little details and little, like there's going to be mishaps and accidents if you don't slow down. You're going to need to slow down and stop overextending yourself, or else it can lead you to actually getting physically hurt, is what I'm seeing, because you're not paying attention to things. So move slower the month of October. Your health is super important for the month of October. If you're moving too fast, I do see you getting sick as well. This is what I mean by it can actually hurt you trying to overextend yourself. Guys, slow down, seriously. Become the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. So sometimes just people spending time with you too can be enough. And just like texting people, talking to people, you don't always have to be there and show face. And I feel like you have to because you're the glue or something, but you really don't have to always say yes to people and always be there. Let's see what it says. This wonderful elixir of light is the thing that actually connects to the immaterial with the material, that connects the cosmic to the plane everyday existence that we live in. You've had a life-altering experience, learned libraries worth of knowledge, and are now incalculably, oh my God, I guess it's saying you can't calculate it. I don't know how to say that, but it says you are now incredibly wealthy, spiritually and otherwise. It probably feels selfish to keep all of this life-affirming wisdom to yourself. If you could, through osmosis, you would transmit the contents of your journey, every experience, trial, and reward to every person you meet. So it seems like you want to give so much to everybody, but you can't give everybody everything. It's just not possible, and that means you're leaving yourself with nothing. I'm seeing a purple sky right now, which I feel like purple is a big energy for you as well, because I already saw some purple in basically every single one of these cards that came out. Like there's purple. So purple is a big theme. You might be wearing a lot of purple, or you might just resonate with purple this month. And purple, intuition. You're working with your intuition this month as well. A lot of wisdom. If you share when uninvited, so basically stop sharing when you're not asked. If you share when uninvited, your gifts will fall upon deaf ears. So you find yourself sharing a lot, Capricorn, and people are not listening, and you may get offended, but they didn't ask for it. So sharing unsolicited advice, like when somebody doesn't want it, could put you more in harm's way, because you're like, why aren't you listening? But they really didn't ask for it, and they really aren't gonna do it regardless sometimes when they ask for it. So just be willing to make peace with yourself that if you're giving advice that someone doesn't need to take it, that it's okay if they don't. Honor the wisdom you've earned and learned. This is important with like let's talk about this. Guys, you are so smart, so intelligent that your advice should only be given when asked for. Like, you need to get that payment up front. So that payment is being asked for. That's what that payment is. You're not just giving out things. You're not just here. No, this is something that is honored. This is something that is respectable. You don't just give it out to everyone. Sorry, I had to say that. Honor the wisdom you've earned and learned while honoring the people in your circle of life by remembering that you are the elixir. Without having to say a word or do a single thing, you are the medicine. Blessing and presence that soothes the heart, minds, and souls of all you meet. So naturally just being there is healing for people. So just be there if you can. If you can't, you can't. It is what it is. But don't give unsolicited anything because it needs its payment first. You are so steeped in the elixir that you do the work simply by being, beaming, and showing up. Okay, so you don't have to be any more than who you are to give to people. Just be who you are. Just be. Like, you don't have to be a leader if you show up. Like, you already are what you are. So just be what you are, and that's it. If something more is asked for, then okay. Like, you can see if you have enough energy for that. But otherwise, you don't need to do extra things. You just are what you are. And it's naturally healing and compassionate. So, let's see what your other card is. It's 29. So, angel number 11 is coming out, guys. And angel number 1's. Don't you hear it? She asked, and I shook my head, no. And then she started to dance, and suddenly there was music everywhere. And it went on for a very long time, and when I finally found words, all I could say was, thank you. From time to time along your hero's journey, you will encounter fellow travelers with whom are sparks of resonance. So basically people that resonate with you and they give you sparks in your life. It is always a thrill to discover that you are exploring similar areas of fascination and thus uncovering similar revelations within the same time. In these moments, allow yourself to be heartened, validated, reassured, and invigorated. You do not need throngs of people standing shoulder to shoulder with you or cheering you on to be infused with strength and inspiration. There is never a crowd on the leading edge. So if you meet only one kindred soul on your path, consider yourself lucky. Nurture your supportive relationships and feel the blessing of these like-minded souls for their belief in you and for the mutual blessing you bring to the wait. Rewind. Nurture your supportive relationships and feel the blessing of these like-minded souls for their belief in you and for the mutual blessing you bring to each other. Gratefully see your own courage, own wisdom, and own adventurous spirit reflected in them. So there's a kindred soul showing face in your life in the month of October. You are coming into contact and talking a lot to someone that resonates with you so deeply that it's almost like adding fire to a flame, adding more fire to a flame, a good flame. And you are mirroring each other and you're seeing so much love for them that you're like, wow, we're so much alike. Maybe I should love myself more. My fellow travelers infuse me with the rocket fuel so I can go further than I could on my own. So this person that you're going to be meeting or experiencing in the month of October is giving you a good spark of energy and helping you feel uplifted and motivated and less alone than you may have been feeling before they showed up. I love that. So, we got angel number 5 here. Massive changes happening for you during this month. It says, shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So, there's kind of a heavy energy in the month of October, but you're making it through it. You're learning, and you're also learning to give yourself more. It's a lot of work. I see you overworking yourself this month, Capricorn, and you're being asked to not do more than what you need to. Angel number 711 is showing up. Angel number 9, angel numbers 1, 11. A lot of angel numbers are showing up for you to let you know that you will make it through this and that you can do this. This is something that you can handle, but you need to practice great time management and great self-care so that you can manage it. Such a curious dream. This says grounding. So this is also telling me you need to stay grounded this month. You need to be spending time to yourself. Honestly, Capricorn, you need to be asking for help. It seems like you're a little bit lonely this month and you don't have as much support that you're used to or that you expected. So try to make sure that you are asking for the help that you do need, because wonderful people do want to help you. Wonderful people do want to support you right now. There's a need for balance with the Justice card. And without this balance, you're kind of going to suffer, and it just feels like you're knocking things over like this cat is. Like, and this is the exact thing that you want to drink from. This is the fountain you want to drink from, but you're pouring it out. You're not giving to it. You're not nurturing it. So you are throwing away an opportunity because you feel like you have to meet something here. Like you have to meet something here and you feel like you don't have enough support. So you're feeling like whatever you wanted for yourself, you have to throw it away to meet the requirements for everybody else in your life. And that's not fair to you, Capricorn. So it's okay for you to do things for yourself as well and let yourself be rewarded with the work that you've done in your life. It says a fair outcome or integrity, balance, consequences, fairness, arbitration, and bringing order. The scale of justice on this card must be balanced between two opposing sides, while the double-edged sword suggests that a result can go one of two ways, or that there may be both negative and positive results. This card is all about fairness. It suggests that the correct decision has been reached, or that the situation is a result of your past actions. It may signify a legal judgment, but it is just as likely to appear when you are considering what to do. It urges you to weigh up the options carefully and apply rational logic and fairness to the decision-making process. Justice can also be the tarot's equivalent of karma. Bad actions in the past may now rebound, or a kind gesture may be reciprocated. Justice urges you to accept responsibility and acknowledge past errors. So past things may be coming up right now, but this doesn't mean that this is a time for you to beat yourself up, like, and reflect on the past and be like, well, if I didn't make a decision like that, then this wouldn't be happening. Like, karma doesn't always work like that. It's just a lesson that you're learning. So if you learn the lesson without that same thing being reciprocated or being done to you, then you've learned that lesson, you know. But if this is a lesson that you haven't learned, and personally, Capricorn, I feel like the lesson you haven't learned is to not please everyone and to put yourself first. Like, you keep putting yourself on the back burner. You're kind of suffocating at this point. You're not breathing for yourself. You're breathing for everyone else. And this is putting you in a position where you're not able to give as much in the relationships anymore because you haven't given much to yourself. So try to feed more of yourself in the month of October. Try to get more rest. Try to ask for more help, because anytime someone asks you for help, you're always there. But it's hard for you to ask someone for help when you need it, and I don't think that's fair. Like, you're giving everyone else all the rewards of you, but you're not giving yourself the rewards of yourself, and that's just not fair for you. See what Five of Cups says. Five of Cups. Well, let's see what Four of Wands says. It says a celebration, a joyous card that reflects a sense of completion. Perhaps you finished a work project, a piece of art, or a home renovation. There is harmony and happiness and possibly a new romance or a home. Rifts may be healed and past errors may be left behind as you move into a happier phase. So it looks like this month, not only are you reflecting on the past, but you're actually authentically healing it so that you can be in a healthier place, a happier place. And I feel like this past thing that you're healing is always being everything to everyone and always trying to people please and always trying to support and always trying to keep a smile on your face and always being that leader in everyone's life. Now you're like, everyone has to choose their own path. Like, I've been giving out unsolicited advice because I'm always trying to support people, but right now maybe I just need to listen to people talk, or maybe I just need to like excuse those people from my life and enjoy my life as well, because my life is not about fixing everybody else's life. My life is not about always being there for everyone else other than myself. My life is also about me too. I am also a very important character in my life. Okay, so seeing yourself that way. And let's see what do we have here. We got the cups, and then we got swords. So let's do 8 of swords first. It says a choice must be made, but each option involves some difficulty. The situation is usually a consequence of failing to act through because of fear or misguided sense of loyalty. It may be that a relationship has run its course but limps on because you are afraid to be alone. This 8 is a reminder that you are free to act, but honesty and stoicism are needed. So right now you're having a little bit of a dilemma, and you're trying to figure out where you want to move towards in the future, what direction you want to go in, how you want to take care of yourself, and if these relationships in your life are helping you take care of yourself or they're taking away from it. There could be a level of codependency. There could be a level of not respecting yourself or not respecting your partner or the partners in a situation or the job or whatever it is. It feels like there needs to be more balance and more love and more care, and that one person may be doing a little bit too much and the other person isn't doing as much. So this could be a lesson of balancing the scales and fairness. Let's go to 5 of Cups. I like to read it in the book too because it helps you guys understand a little bit better, because sometimes I speak in parables and that can be very confusing. 5 of Cups, it says a difficult card which suggests that something has been lost or a wrong has been done. You can repent and make amends as best as you can. Lessons must be learned before it's possible to move on. You must let go of the might have beens and face the reality of the now. Don't ignore your inner voice and your spiritual needs. So right now, you really need to listen to your inner voice. There's something that your spirit is craving right now that you really do need, and that you do need to heal for yourself so that you can find more peace in it. Let's pick another card on that situation, on the 5 of Cups. It says, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. So it seems like you're being granted opportunities this month, Capricorn. You're definitely being granted opportunities, but it seems like you're trying to be everything to everybody, that you feel like you can't accept this opportunity. You can't accept this calling because you have so much responsibility, and you're like, well, if I'm not going to do it, who is? And that's a heavy load for yourself. Just keep in mind that you have a lot more support than you think you do, and that things can be managed. Like, it doesn't have to be the exact way that you thought it was going to be. It says all is good in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. There's a birth of a new thing happening for you right now, Capricorn. And it may seem a little scary because you're like, how am I going to manage this? But this is definitely something that you can manage. It's something that you can handle. You just need to start learning how to ask for support. And you also need to start taking time to rest so that you can be recharged for whatever it is that you actually do want in your life. I'm going to pick a couple more cards for you. And you know what? I'm going to pick from the Heal Yourself deck because I do feel like this is a really healing month for you, Capricorn. And a healing card could be a lot more helpful. Courage. So it's telling you to be really courageous. I'm seeing angel number 30 again. I'm seeing angel number 0 a lot in your reading too. So there was like 1, 3s, 4s, 0s. There's a lot of numbers going on. Angel number 10, it says pay attention to the signs. There's a lot of signs around you, so listening to them, getting into a level of discernment for your life and learning to listen to the signs, not just paying attention to them, not just seeing them, but actually listening to them and moving forward with them, and being courageous enough to actually hear these real signs, because sometimes we're so scared to hear the truth and witness the truth that we avoid it. But this is not the time to avoid the truth. This is the time to lean more into the truth, because the Justice card came out. This is telling me that the Justice is going to help you make the decision that's best for you at this time. There is going to be some sadness this month, like some truth is going to come out, or you're just going to be overwhelmed this month and you're not asking for help, and it's leading you to asking for support and asking for help. So make sure that you're actually asking for it, and make sure that you're also being honest about the position that you're in. Like, is it too much for you to handle? You need to let someone know if it is. How teachable are you? Capricorn, you're a little bit too stubborn this month in October. You're being very, very stubborn. You feel like you can manage all of this. You feel like you're used to doing it by yourself. So you keep thinking, I can do this, but it just keeps becoming way too much for you. Do not ask at the last moment for help. Don't ask when things are too far gone for help. Be considerate to yourself and the people that you're supporting right now, so that you can actually get the help that you need. This is not the time to be stubborn, Capricorn. This is the time to be vulnerable. This is the time to be honest. This is the time to love yourself and love those around you authentically, and that comes from loving yourself. So you need a lot of support right now, and don't be afraid to ask when you need it, and stop trying to carry it all by yourself. The weirdest thing is I kind of saw you trying to carry this dead weight, and the way that I saw the dead weight in my third eye is as a casket, like literally dead weight, and you were carrying a casket full of dead weight on your back, and it's too heavy. It's too heavy. You cannot carry all the burdens by yourself. You've done it before, you've tried it before so that you can make other people happy, but this people-pleasing thing is actually really starting to hurt you. Like, I feel lower back pain, I feel lots of root chakra, feeling unsafe, feeling unsupported, and it's time for you to let people support you so that you can actually see how much they love you in your life. You deserve that. So let people show up for you in your life the way that you show up for them. And if they don't show up the same exact way, okay, so be it. Some people are going to show up well enough for you. Those are the people that you want to invest in. So keep your eyes open this month, Capricorn, and be open to receiving love, guidance, support. Be teachable and release the stubbornness. It's okay. You don't have to always be in your masculine. You know, you don't always have to be in the I can handle this by myself. You don't always have to be so nurturing for everyone and so difficult on yourself. And I hope that you have a compassionate October for yourself, that you're able to balance the scales for yourself and see the help that you deserve. I hope that it actually is provided to you. Just ask for it. I love you all so much. I hope that you have a beautiful October filled with love, light, opportunity, success, and just balance, guys. All right. And I will see you in another video, and share this with all your Capricorn friends. Bye.